Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Quarry. It's an incremental mining game by Foxnox. They're the developer of Nomad Survivors and then Nomad Idle more recently. Okay, this is my current save file, let's just see how it goes. But this one's about, I think, like anthropomorphic creatures building a mine and getting resources. And it doesn't have prestiging this time around, which I actually think is good. I find prestiging is kind of an interesting take on incremental progression, but also one that can kind of break its own balance in a really bad way. My children, the evil geomancer has stolen my essence and buried it deep underground. I'm left too weak and withered by this act, unable to defend our forest any longer. We must become the steward of this land, unite the forest kin and dig deep, destroy every block and recover my essence. May we speak again soon. For now, I must rest. I grow so very tired. To save the world, you must just dig the world. Alright, so current goals, mine all blocks in layer 1. Welcome to Quarry. Let me briefly explain what you should do to get started. Don't worry, it won't be in your way for long. First goal is to destroy every block in layer 1. Destroying blocks gives you currency for upgrades, experience to level up, and acquire perks and more. You might be able to find rare artifacts in the museum. For the museum, let's try it out. Close the window, start a new day. Only one miner has joined your cause so far, but we'll encourage more to join later. They'll mine blocks automatically. You can help by clicking blocks. When you click, you lose, one left mouse button stock, which recharges over time. If you have no stocks left, your clicks do nothing. You also right-click units to control them. They act much faster when being controlled. You can also press 1. Stop controlling units, simply right-click again. Okay, so for starters, okay. I like that. This is a good kind of approach. So this way I can actively play and then every once in a while let this guy loose. Oh, that's interesting. I can also use... Okay, so he mines automatically, regardless of what's going on. How does he get out? Can he get out? Okay, use mouse wheel to pan your camera, shift to pan faster. Only deep is the deepest unit. What happens if he falls into a hole? I actually don't know on that one. Okay, so I'm gonna just probably leave him here for a moment. Oop, out of time. Evil Geomancer, reset the mine. The evil Geomancer sleeps during the day. At night, he awakens and resets the mine. Everything you've gained from the mine is kept. When you mine enough to obtain pale orbs, you should spend them in the Evertree. You should also see a glowing plot of land. Let's interact with it and buy it. The top of your screen, you can see your orbs. Okay, so we have not many resources, so we can level up. Let's see. Reduce the health of all miscellaneous blocks by 1. Experiences unaffected. Oh, but I don't have any of those points. Evertree. Casa Pale Orb, we don't have any. Well, this went unproductively. We got some maybe experience, kind of. Box miner building. Oh, okay, so we have some miscellaneous. So we can get one of those. Great work. With this building created, we can now recruit more kin to our cause. Click manage units. There's no penalty for maxing up your population. You should add some more miners to your cause. After doing so, just check things out. Most are explained by hovering over an item. Cool. Okay, so every 4 permits increases max populations. Now we've got 3 fox miners. And let's get started. I'm just gonna control this guy. So unlike the previous day, which was completely wasted, I'm gonna go for the glowing orbs. I'll let the other guys do their thing, but we want orbs. We want wood. I wonder if I can actually get... Okay, I can just get these on my own. In that case, let's use the left click to mine these things out myself. Because we might as well grab as many artifacts as we possibly can. I didn't even notice the timer at first. I was so focused on what I was doing. I was wondering how these guys would specifically Nope, well, there we go. Well, we got a common artifact, we got some onyx, donated to the museum, granting you a permit in the managed units. Okay. So we got a bunch of permits. We have 1 point available. So we can level up. Well, basic mining for dummies, not much there. Evertree. So we do also have a common orb, so we can put it into that. And then manage units. Every 4 permits gets an extra population. Cool. Well, starting the next day. I think this is really good, actually. Yeah, the extra damage, the reduced health. So this is going to go a fair bit faster. I wish I had noticed, so I could have maybe gotten some of those green... some of those green artifacts on the previous day, or on the first day, but whatever. It's a learning process, and kind of a neat one, actually. Like, I actually think this might be one of the more interesting incremental games to mess around with, depending on how it goes when it's done. Okay. See if I can get another one. Nope. Didn't get enough. It's fine. So we got 2 points available, and we get a bunch of artifacts. To level up. So what do we have? Okay, doesn't matter. We don't know until we've gone a little bit further. I think I only have... No, I did have 2 points there. I don't think I have any more, though. Okay, back to the Evertree. Max that out, and we're out of orbs. Then we can get one more Fox Miner. So I could eventually get this, but I need coal, I need iron, platinum, and magnesium. I don't know what to do with my other resources. We go to the museum, we can see all the different things we've gotten. Yeah, and the more we get... okay, so we do run into limits. Reward crystal orbs from completing them. There's a lot of parallel progression systems that are fun to play around with. Now, who's going to be our main guy? Probably just stick with the central one. So this is going to go so much faster with those upgrades. Oh, good. Those upgrades also applied to me. So not only are my miners more effective, I'm more effective. Yeah, I like the fact that this is actually working off of a kind of, well, is like a 1-minute timer, give or take. The one thing a lot of incremental games don't do, or they've started doing, I think, ever since Nodebuster and Do the Core and whatnot, is adding time pressure to the game. I think time pressure is very good. I think time pressure can make these games feel more exciting, and I very much am looking for kind of that. Obviously, like, implementation varies from game to game, and not every incremental game has the best time pressure. Here I like it just because it's like, how much stuff can I get in one very short period of time? Okay, so I've got some level up points. So when damaging a miscellaneous block, there's a chance to also damage the blocks to the left and right of it. Breaking a coal block, instantly break up to 2 additional random coal blocks. Wood block, or reduce the health of all miscellaneous blocks further. I've only got a couple of points here. So miscellaneous block can split. Yield of miscellaneous and wood blocks by 1. I think I'm gonna go this direction. So Evertree. Damage of the click axe. Damage of the mole diggers. Fox miners. Well, I think we're going to go for the Fox Miners, seeing as that's what I've got available at the moment. Or did I have another orb? Sure. Start a new day. And I'm just going to take this guy straight to the core. Yeah, because we want to grab as many of these artifacts as we possibly can. We want to get to certain levels of depth. It also wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to actually spend some time in a coal mine. Because we would like to get moles if we can. So I'm going to be somewhat thorough about coal mining here. Now, do I want to just go straight down? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, well. Shame that I can't mine upwards with these guys. I guess that's the point of me clicking. But it's okay. So we get obsidian, pre-night, rhodonite, aventurine, bunch of gems. Okay, so we can level up again. This is compelling. So let's max that out. So damaging a miscellaneous block, chance to also mine the block above and below it. Yield of wood blocks. New block effect, reducing the health of this block by 1 and increasing its rewards by 25 to 50%. Blocks gain a chance to provide any unlocked block effect chance on their creation. Ooh. Yeah, so we have block effects, fragile, bomb, and seismic activity. Chance for blocks affected by miscellaneous block effects to also trigger their own effects. Huh. You can actually have a chain reaction. Well, we're just going to make the foxes extremely effective. Ferret exploders. So we do have a crystal orb. I don't think we need it. Okay, and I still can't get the mole digger. We haven't found iron, platinum, or magnesium. That's fine. Come on, buddy. You and I are going on a trip. Oops. I guess, new guy, you and I are going on a trip. We get tin. I don't know what tin is used for. Yeah, we want to get as much coal as we possibly can while we're here. Not that we just, like, need moles. Okay, so this is copper. The copper is going to take a while to mine through. I guess we only reduced the health of misc blocks, not copper blocks. It is very funny that you can hear the meteor coming in, or I'm assuming it's a meteor. Okay, well, level up again. So yield of miscellaneous and wood blocks by what? I don't actually know what we're using them for, is the one downer. So let's go for the coal blocks for now. Max that out. Max those out. Reduce the delay of fox miner hits by a little bit. Start of every day, a random fox miner or mole digger unit becomes chosen for that day. Extra, ooh. Chance to also damage the blocks to the left and right. Also damages their target block an additional time. Reduce the delay of their hits or more damage. So damage the click axe ability. Click axe stored. Click axe cooldown. Fireflies periodically arrive underground relative to the position of your units. They will destroy all blocks around them. You'll hover your cursor over them. I haven't found any ferrets to explode at the moment. And there's a drill. I'm thinking we go for the horizontal click axe because horizontal damage size on the foxes seems extremely good. And I'm just gonna kidnap this other guy. See you later, buddy. Okay, so this is working pretty dang well. And yeah, we get a ton of miscellaneous blocks cleared this way. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. I still don't know what. Huh. Okay, so we are mining some coal here. I was assuming the nearby was going to be, like, adjacent, not just kind of wherever on the map. I don't mind it though. I mean, it's getting us a lot of coal. Oh, that's like a fair bit of coal. Okay, sure. Well, some more common artifacts. I don't think we got that many there. But now we have the mole digger. Okay, still don't have the ferret exploder or the necromancer. Oh, funny. Okay, we got 3 points available. Go for auger mining. So auto click, new block effect, periodically casting click axe for free for 30 seconds. That's kind of good. Whole block is destroyed. Chance you also obtain a random ore in that layer. I think I'm going to go for a little bit of that. I'll speed up my little guys a little bit faster. What else do we have? Black market value. I don't know. Some of these seem fun. Evertree. So what do we want to grab next? We keep going for that horizontal damage chance. There is also chosen. Yeah, I think I'm going to snag that. But I'm probably not going to buy more. Yeah, do we want fireflies? No, I think we want to save the rest. Okay, mines downward and burst inflicts 90 less damage to blocks that aren't miscellaneous. We're going to grab a pair of mole diggers. Start another day. We're going to grab this chosen lad and take him on a trip. We might want to also invest in speed. Their falling speed is a little slow. Why has that guy got a star on him? Oh, this is iron. We need 200 iron. Iron is like very good, but also not the most practical for me. Oh, this is coal. Well, that didn't work. And it's fine. It didn't need to. End of demo content. What? I've been limited? Well, it's fine. Okay, so we got hematite now. And a bunch of other stuff. Deer? Big deer. Alright. Level up again. Coal block is destroyed. Chance you obtain a random ore from that layer. Kind of tempting. I could also go for the vertical yields, but I don't know what we even get those yields from. Yeah, do I keep going for the horizontal? Maybe. Okay, we have a bunch of crystals. Okay. Obtained by donating wood, coal, tin, copper, and iron to the museum. Happens automatically at the end of every day. Okay, fine. We'll go with that then. Alright. So unfortunately the mole digger's not exactly what I want here. I think I'm going to probably go back to one of these guys. Yeah, the problem is the mole digger, even if chosen... There we go. Yeah, even if chosen, they can't go horizontally. which makes them kind of tricky to work with. Grab these. Oh, we get a bunch of coal. I'm not getting a whole lot of artifacts here anymore. I guess we're kind of limited on that. I think I'm going to go back to manage units. I think I'm just going to go all in on fox miners. Let's go back to leveling up. This is actually getting me a ton of crystal orbs. Donating only miscellaneous blocks to the museum. I getcha. So in that case, we really want to, when leveling up, we really do want to gain... Oh, which one was it? Yield of miscellaneous blocks. And we're going to want that a lot. Start a new day. Go back to this guy. So there is a bonus for fully clearing a layer. It did tell me to do that. And I've just been on, hey, but what if I mined everything? Mode. I feel like this is still pretty profitable. Okay. I think we got everything. Oh. Dang. There's an artifact there. End of demo content. No, how dare you? I'm going on an adventure and you can't stop me, Fox Knox. I have been stopped. Okay, level up. So we are also hitting some diminishing returns on this. Oh. Is there... Okay, reset, click and hold. Go for that. Let's see, what else do we have? Adds a new effect, leaving behind a bomb, which explodes after 0.1, after a second, dealing damage all... Huh. It scales with the ferret exploders. 3 points left. I think I'm gonna go for fragile. Because that just seems kind of useful. Back to the Evertree. Some more damage multiplier. Probably keep going for the horizontal damage. I guess I might as well scale that up. We can reset things whenever we want. Okay. So current goal, mine all blocks in layer 1. I guess I can work on that. Oh. Yeah, the problem is if I miss. Okay, so far so good. Okay, 0 blocks remaining. So I think we got it. Alright. That changes something. My children, you have made great progress since we last spoke. It seems the evil geomancer has weaved powerful magic to ensure that my essence would remain buried until the last block is mined. It is by destroying every block in the first layer that some of my stolen power is returned. However, this binding upon me is strong. The single essence alone is not enough to break the seal. You must recover more of my essence, and I should be able to assist you. Must now destroy every block in layer 2 to recover more of my stolen essence. But fear not, I can allow you to start on this layer. Go now, my children. There is much work yet to be done. Oh. Okay, you can now change your starting layer using the starting layer slider on the left, pressing the reset mine button. Skip layers you've already completed this way. Also have an ascension point. Starting layer 2. Okay, so we didn't level up at all, but we have a bunch of orbs. I think I'm going to keep working on this for the horizontal damage size. Start a new day. Oh wait, this is layer 1. Can I end early? Suppose not. I guess this is good for common orbs. Also, the bomb is actually very effective. There we go. Not that we benefit too much from this. Also, where are the explosions coming from? Because I don't think I have the bomb modifier going. Well, it's okay. There, now we've changed our starting layer. So we need more iron, platinum, and magnesium. Don't think I'm going to be able to get those, but we can go back to the Evertree, because it doesn't seem like orbs have diminishing returns. Okay, what else do we want to do? Kind of just whatever. Let's see, start a new day. Yeah, so I want to be kind of, well, thorough once again. Oops. At least these guys are pretty thorough. Even without my influence. In fact, I'd actually even say I'm the one somewhat causing the most amount of chaos here. I don't think we're going to clear this layer, though. Does mean I should seriously consider boosting my clicking capabilities. Okay, so we have a level up. Let's see. Min-max reward multiplier with fragile blocks. I do really like those. Okay, I don't want to mess with those. Yield of missed dirt blocks. Yeah, so there's something on the other side that's kind of good. But I think I'm going to go with Handle with Care for now. Okay, I need more crystal orbs for that one, but at least we can get the mining delay. And make the fox miners even better. Yeah, so the main thing I've got to make sure to do is to not undercut anything. Seems like this is really nice and solid, so I can just probably take this entire side and go from here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of the like big drop shoots. admittedly, the tin might be hard enough that we end up not making it anyway. Oh, damn it. This is what I was afraid of. Yeah, we're not going to make it. I think we might not have made it anyway. Yeah. Just not strong enough. Okay, so we didn't level up. We didn't get much out of this, to be honest. You can keep going for the damage and chosen multiplier. Maybe it wasn't the most worth it. Oh well. Yeah, I think it was just too much tin. Oh. Yeah, I gotta make sure when I go down that I don't go down too aggressively. Yeah. Okay, so this is a concern point here. Honestly, I'm actually just going to let him loose. Yeah, so this is the concern. We had too many of the guys fall down. So if I made my clicks more effective, none of this would be a problem. So I'll probably start investing in them. Let's see. Wow. Okay, maybe there are diminishing returns on the museum. There are. I think. Yeah. Well, do I want to reset? Yeah, I think so. Horizontal damage size, can't get more. Do want to grab chosen. Secondary chosen. So that's actually kind of good. Let's see, mole diggers, exploders, eh. Oh wait, hold up. Luckily, respecking is totally free and costs me nothing. Okay, I'm going to start investing in the click axe. Because more damage, more stock. Sure. Yeah, because we want the click axe to be able to also harvest things. It's everything in the Evertree. Okay, should be good. Start another day. Oh, I guess I did have another one of these. Missed that. At least I can get all of this stuff pretty smoothly on my own. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna let these guys kind of do their own thing. Considering this goofus over here has just gone rogue. I think we should be able to get the layer done. Especially now that I actually am capable of clicking things and destroying them. Nope, nope, not quite there. Let's see. I'm gonna undo. What if I go down instead? New block effect, increasing rewards from destroying blocks. So that's kind of good. All non-miscellaneous blocks become flimsier. Okay, so I think that's going to be worth it. Okay, let's take a look at this kind of mess. Because I'm going to treat myself somewhat as a foreman here. And clear out things that I know for a fact they're going to have some trouble with. Namely, this area's got just such a big fall. There we go. Probably just go with these. Yeah, it's a shame one of the Chosen didn't get set up over here. Yes. Still not enough. We're getting there. We're making progress. Yeah, all non-miscellaneous blocks. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep going for that. Just make everything weaker. Those, I mean, some of these lower down are actually extremely good. No, I think I'm going to mostly put effort into these. Size of click axe by 25%. Okay. I do wish these guys would spread out a little. So, our problem here is we have a bunch of these guys kind of doing their own thing. Yeah, so this is probably why the game wants me to have... Oh, we're almost done with the lair. But why the game would want me to possibly have a wider variety of dudes. Manage units. I could try it. I just don't think it's going to work out the way I want it to. Because yeah, at first they all kind of split up, but eventually... Or, at first they're all kind of spread out evenly, but after a certain point they all start kind of clumping together. I'd love to see that being something that they somewhat calculate for themselves. And maybe part of it is I just start weaponizing clicking to, like, split them up a little. Okay, they definitely split up here. Okay, we've made it down to level 3, finally. Alright, so there's another layer accomplished. Still don't know where to use these. Well done. With this essence, the spell that binds me is broken. I'm still very weak, but I'm able to now commune with the stars. May we evoke their blessing to aid us in your quest. When you're ready, you may now achieve ascension and unlock powerful boons. My children, you must do whatever it takes to recover all my essence. You must become stronger to stop the threat of the evil geomancer once and for all. For now, I shall go back to my rest. Please return to the mine. Okay. So we can now ascend. Reset the mine. Ascension. Okay, requires clearing 2 layers. Permanent bonus, all orbs plus 20%. Retroactive. Mole diggers now dig 4 times as many blocks before needing to rest. However, they will slack off. No. Fox miners gain damage for every mole digger. Okay. When using your left mouse button via left click, 2 topmost blocks are also damaged. Fireflies interacted with. Chances also does a vertical blast. Okay, I'm gonna grab those 2. I guess we'll spec into fireflies a smidge. A special event occurs today. Every 10 seconds, a random unit is blessed with having no damage delay for the rest of the day. Units become blessed by being chosen or skipped. Fair enough. Yeah, the problem is, we kind of want to go down here. Some of these are good. But a little tricky. I guess I'm going to grab that, just because that is actually helpful. Okay, make it so they're good. Yeah, we don't have any other units I can grab. Still waiting to get ferrets. I'm really curious about them, but I'll save that for later. Okay, we should be in layer 3 now, properly. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Yeah, unfortunately the fairies aren't the most practical here. They're not terrible, though. Well, actually, I truly have no idea if they're practical or not. They seem to only go by on the top layer and nothing more. Well, let's see, didn't get enough levels. Okay. Periodically arrive underground relative to the position of your units. They'll destroy all blocks around them if you hover your cursor over them. Okay, manage units. Do something like that. Then let's go back to the Evertree. Or, no, we want to go back to Ascension. Do click in friendly competition. I was hoping the Ascension tree would have more options, but alas, it does not. Start another day. Yeah, so the problem is the fairies are showing up exactly where my units are already. And that's tricky to use on a practical level. Okay. I guess it's actually going to be not as bad with the moles. Because the moles are going much deeper as a result. Okay, good to know. Moles are pretty good. Yeah, I guess I'm going to keep going for that. Go back to the Evertree. And let's reset. Get these done. go up here. I think I'm going to skip the ferries. They're not amazing. Horizontal block damage from the Fox Miner. No, that's still probably good. Grab those two. But I think we want to invest at least a little bit into the mole. Size of the pickaxe. Okay, worth it? I think. I think it's worth it. And that looks like that's kind of the upper limit on what I can do, because I need to sell lead, barium, manganese, bauxite. I don't think we have access to those at the moment. Right, so how big is this now? Freaking huge. I'm just going to start eating whole slices of the mine. Now, unfortunately, this is all iron. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through this one. However, at the very least, I can break a number of these things. And get at least another artifact. Not that we have many. Let's see, so we have another level up. I'm still working on Fissure. Fissure is good. The vertical one I think would be trickier to work with. Okay, so let's take a look. Any of these amazing? When they stop digging, they have a chance to emit an explosion. Extra damage. Rabbit Supervisor buff. Let's see. I think I will get the Fireflies. Not that I care deeply for them, but it is still extra oomph that we did not have. Okay, this time around I'm going to try and mine out the center. Oh boy. Yeah, the problem here, yeah. Whenever there's a full iron layer, good luck clearing it. Yeah, just it's not happening. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. Because yeah, these moles are not going to be able to get through quickly at all. There's so much iron. However, I might be able to get the explodey boys now. Good to note, the fairies will actually instantly destroy iron. 4 seconds, a star will fall from the sky, exploding at an impact. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so what can I even invest into? Oh, actually, if we go back out here, we can get the ferret exploders. Let's just use Fox Mole. I just don't know about how many exploders I need. Go for another one of those. Okay. Are there just... Okay, more of them join in, though. That's both funny and terrifying. This just feels bad, man. Like, I don't know, there's something about, exploding ferrets to this degree that feels, wildly unethical. I don't know how to put my finger on it apart from why am I strapping dynamite to ferrets? I was hoping that they would just, like, leave behind an explosive or something. I was not expecting them to just go boom. Well. Yeah, unfortunately, as far as progress goes, we're kind of hamstrung by our current progression systems. Maybe? Might be one of those where I just respec and figure something else out. The problem is the clicking is good for cleaning up. I really wish for, oh, you can just right-click to undo a thing. Okay. I should have probably checked that first. Yeah, that should be good enough. No permits, no level up. Yeah. I think we're hitting heavy diminishing returns. I think a portion of it is just because I can't go deeper. A portion of it is also just, I'm sure the demo is not meant to be played for that long. Foxnox had specifically said, like, yeah, this will last you for like 20 to 40 minutes. And here I am, like, obstinately going for a full hour. I think where it's going is good. I fear this specific type of slowdown, though maybe it's fine. Yeah, I think the big one for me is going to heavily depend on how does this game handle kind of doldrums, and also really wanting to see some way to get my units to split up a little bit better. As it stands, they don't. They just kind of do their thing. Oh, we're so close. No! I almost had it. The problem is all of my moles hit the bottom, and stopped because they can't go anywhere. Ah, that's tragic. Because here we've definitely hit like a massive wall. You know, we're barely getting any more pale ore. Because, yeah, we need 5,000 to hit the next tier. I think we're about to hit the next tier here and here. That'll give me 1 ore each. Oh, but wood just gives crystal orbs as well. So yeah, getting more of that is going to require certain upgrade paths that I guess I haven't taken in the level up tree. Because we would need this. Humble Dirt Farmer plus Refined Digging. Right now I've been going for mining efficiency because we need that pretty badly. Well, it's fine. Start a new day. We'll get there, hopefully. At least the moles are spread out. So actually, this is a consideration to have. So the moles automatically, or the moles and foxes, they all start automatically spread out. The problem is the foxes tend to clump as they search out whatever's the nearest horizontal block before they go further down. Which is kind of good, bad. Let's see. Actually, we should get that for the copper. We're not going to have enough time. And so actually getting a... Wait. Oh, that's interesting. Getting a bunch of moles might actually be better. And then hoping the fox miners split out a bunch. Maybe. Okay, nothing to level up with. Give him the damage. Because, yeah, the other alternative is ferret exploders, but I think the ferret exploders come a little too slow. I mean, I could try it. Yeah. Okay, we're for sure not clearing this one. You know, the other thing is, there is that one block modifier that gives endless clicking for like 30 seconds. I'm really curious to see what that would do. But yeah, this generation has way too much metal in it for me to get through. Okay, level up. I guess I'm going to go for refined digging. That'll give me a little bit. Yeah, because what do these guys need? Hail orbs? Like crazy? I mean, it's an option. What does maximum mole look like? Because could I actually do hard mole, hard click? So I think the rest of that's no good. So that's crit chance. Damage to the blocks to the left and right. Horizontal damage. Okay, that doesn't have more. Okay, we want to get chosen. We can skip the damage for a bit. Because we want to have chosen and secondary chosen. Okay, go for the crit chance. The rest of this is vaguely good. Ah, we don't need the fireflies. Maybe. Let's see, manage units. So I don't know how wide this is. Okay. So the reason why this is good mostly boils down to I don't have to worry about any of them getting stuck together. Now, this is obviously not great for me, as we've got a ton of copper going down the right side. And it takes me some shots to break copper. However, I think this decision was the correct one. Going maximum mole seems to be extremely effective. We just need to get lucky and not have a ton of metal. I'll get another artifact. Okay. How many digger hits and crit chance? I think those are pretty much all I've got. Yeah, the true ideal world of this, oof, this ain't gonna be it. Yeah, the true ideal world of this would be moles all the way down. Oh, there's a... Oh, gosh. Well, fine. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get through this. This is way too much iron. There was an ascension perk for moles. And only moles. Yeah, it doesn't look like it can get too much of that. Okay. Just break through these. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get to the bottom here. But this is kind of working. Yeah, we just need one round. But if I can get just like one or two more of these, or one or two more moles, that covers the entire spread. And that makes my life easier. What else do we have? It reduces the health of miscellaneous blocks. This one that I need. But it's so expensive. I'm actually going to go for the split chisel. 20% chance to damage the block above and below it. Or actually... I'm actually going to go for this one. Auger mining has a lot of potential. Yeah, I'm going to try those two for a second. Hoping auto-click is also extremely good. Maybe. Okay, if we go back to return, if we go to ascension, I can turn this off. Mold diggers now dig 4 times as many blocks before needing a rest and have their damage delay reduced. However, they also slack off after resting and not work, requiring your cursor to touch them to get back to work. I can do that. That just means I have to go back to slap all of my moles periodically here. Alright. Turbo mole mine, let's see how it goes. Luckily, all of my moles generally are going to take their breaks simultaneously, so it should be easy enough for me to figure out, like, when they need a collective slappage. Okay. And yeah, they're it's very visually clear. Yeah, the main problem is we keep getting these large quantities of copper and other metals that kind of get in my way. Oh, I'm so close. Alright, so we need exactly one more artifact. If we can get that, then this whole business works. Well, there it is. Presumably. Maybe it won't work. I mean, I think mostly it's just a crapshoot on whether or not we get the correct block setup. So, for example, we've got a... What the heck is this? It's another cursor? Oh. I see. Auto left mouse button skill. You guys can't sleep. So it doesn't seem like it is great. It seems like it just kind of automatically triggers my click periodically here. Okay, no, it is actually quite good. The main problem is just there's so much iron, it's not going to matter. We're just so close, though. Well, we got a rare artifact, which means we can manage units. We can get exactly one more mole digger, which gives me a lot of what I need here. So what else do we have? More crit chance, more damage, horizontal damage. I guess I'm gonna keep working on those. I think at this point, well, hold up. Is there anything else that would be good? Not overwhelmingly. Maybe getting rid of auger mining and autoclick. Yeah, the problem is I'd need to level up that many more times. Block yield. Empty space for all layers up to layer 1 into wood. Oh, that's interesting. Guess I'm gonna start working on those. I don't know, none of these are particularly amazing, but hopefully that gives us more overall damage. Fireflies spawn twice as often, and all fireflies will always be blue. And they will spawn today even if you haven't unlocked them. Okay, cool. So now because I have this guy here, I can kind of use them to blast certain sections. There we go. It does seem like we have some iron, but not much. We might make it. Get them all mining. Make sure we have nothing left. Alright, we're good. We've finally cleared layer 3. That took, yeah, 3 more minutes. And look at all this stuff that we have access to that we can't do anything with. Hey, it's fine. I like exhaustively playing demos long past the point... Wow, that we actually made that with record time, too. I love exhaustively playing demos well past the point where you're supposed to stop. I did that with, was the badger on the mountain in the back? Or is that the geomancer back there? Maybe it is. But I did that with Dragon Quest Builders back in the day, and I really liked that. It was a lot of fun. With the seal destroyed, the essence now fills me with life. Feel a little more awake, a little more capable. It's not much, but it's enough for me to be able to assist you further. Able to communicate with more distant kin. I've called upon a special inspector to aid us. They'll arrive every 5 days, though the visit will be brief. If you impress them, I'm sure that you'll be rewarded. Okay. And that's the game. I think I already have it wishlisted, so I don't need to think about it. Starting layer 4. Goals and bonuses. Oh, hello. Okay, so destroy any block. Acquire artifacts. Oh, so these extend day duration and some other things. There we go. I was wondering why the game felt stalled, and the answer is because of this. So now we get twice as much rewards. Damage is 20% higher and the day lasts 6 seconds longer. Okay, so let's not go to layer 4, funny as that would be. We're gonna go with those guys. We can level up one more time. I guess I'll work on refined digging, just because. Anything in the Evertree that we, like, really need? Eh. I kind of keep working on some of these, but a lot of them are still going to be too expensive. So anyway, I think this is actually a really neat little incremental game. It's not one of the ones that is just, like, hard buster-like, either. Too many games are just like, ooh, node buster, we're just gonna make that again. And that isn't bad, but it feels boring. And so it's nice to see a incremental game that very much is like kind of doing its own thing. I've definitely seen a number of block mining incremental games recently, but this by and far is the most interesting of them. I do wonder if there's going to be anything better than just going hard mole. Because I'm honestly not sure. I've got to wake up the lads. just because, it seems like just stacking a ton of moles really does let you clear through things. And if I can just get several more guys... Wow, we actually almost did the full run in one day. Almost, but it's fine. Anyway, very much worth checking out the demo. You're not going to see too much more than what I've already done. But who knows, maybe there's better builds. Maybe the, well, you know what? Let's give that a shot. What happens if it's only ferret exploders? Okay, because yeah, the mole diggers do way less damage to blocks that aren't miscellaneous, and that does actually make this a lot trickier. So we want to go to Evertree. So this is going to be more, and then our basic let out. Let's go hard exploders. What is this one? Drill. Because I haven't messed with the drill either. Unfortunately, the ferret exploders use resources that all the other ones do. Ferret exploder explodes. Chance they also damage more. Yeah, we just don't have enough crystal orbs for it. Well, let's see what this looks like, even if it's wildly impractical. I'm not even gonna bother. Unfortunately, the ferrets all require... Oh my god. I did not expect the drill to be this strong. Well, I'll give it credit, the ferrets are very funny. I love the fact that there's a ferret that just lives on top of it, too. I'm actually kind of shocked at how effective this is. I think it's because the explosions are just massive. Yeah, it's a neat game. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what this looks like when it is officially done and out. Because I think there's some very funny things to play around with on this one. It does stall a little bit, but I mean, we still cleared a considerable portion of layer 3 with just its raining ferrets, hallelujah. Anywho, with all that said, if you want to try this yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is a good time. It is interesting, it is funny, and I can't wait to see more of it. I am assuming it's still going to be a little while. Oop, no. Return to title screen. There we go. I'm assuming it's still going to be an early access, well, early access, demo access, probably for the next couple of months. But FoxNox is pretty good at getting these games out rather quickly. Does mean that the overall depth might be a little bit more on the limited side. I think it's a 2 to 4 hour game, but honestly, I kind of like that. Short development cycle for the dev, not too much overinvestment, grind, or anything like that. And a nice short and sweet little game that I can, run as a short series and then move on from. Anyway, I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh, and of course, make sure you add Quarry to your wish list as well. It helps the developer immensely. With that, bye-bye.